Hello everyone, Teacher here. Welcome back to another video. So I just finished a raid with a full glyph, even though chapter 3 was bugged, and I got a massive score increase. So if you're ready, let's take a closer look. Now, before we actually go through this, I want to say that I have been pretty busy the last 2 days. I have exams with my class, and I have again Thursday, Friday, and I have some next week as well. So I'm trying to pushing out content as much as I can, but I also want to deliver some quality. So that's why I didn't see anything from me yesterday, despite Bilbo's kit being launched, which seems broken. But enough of that. Let's actually go through the chapters. So Chapter 1, we already did talk about that a little bit. Here, probably there's a 1.5 hiding in there somewhere, but being a bit busy, then that's just how it was. My other teams, basically a lot went through the same Haradrim. They're not strong enough to do difficulty 4. They can do difficulty 3 900k without glyphs. The rest of the teams got glyphs going and it really helped them. The only one that was a little bit tricky here. Some of the things that I usually did was Armor Piercer and probably Last Stand, at least down here. So I got that extra turn. And for, I think it was a little bit the same here overall, and then some Blood Rush a little bit here and there. But overall, the teams are getting there. So that was chapter 1. For chapter 2, I just want to go through the chapters really quickly, some of my teams. I got just below 13 million in my um, I got just below 13 million in my all 4 chapters, and I can definitely get to 14 million, I believe. So, yeah, I still got a pretty nice score increase overall of glyphs, but I can still get more when they fix chapter 3. So, congrats to Night Hunter with his goblins, who also has a Thorn now. Um, so, my teams here, this one I believe can do better. I was a little bit on a time rush. Elves, they are here for the moment. I need something instead of Lomian, probably a Legolas at some point. Lomian is really just ugh. But Haradrim, I use some Withering. I use Shield Wall all the way on Wubite just so he can tank, and then yeah, Withering on these two here. I don't remember what I did on Robel, and Tibeb I did Limbus. So the other teams that we had, where were they here? I think I just did Lembus or Last Stand here. Like I do Lembus on these two here, and then I did Withering on Strider because I didn't really have anything good to use at that point. I think I used Vitality on Sam, Frodo, Armor Piercer, I think, and then here I think I used Last Stand. Uh, and then I also used some withering. This one was really difficult. I had to retry it for a few times, but I did get it done. And then what can we go here? Oh yeah, this squad right here. After the second kill, it was just a pure DPS race. I ignored the two orcs on the side and just DPS'd it down. Bleed really helped, and then with the disrupted and the disabled here as well, some healing because I didn't really have anything exposed here, and then some assist mechanics. So that was chapter 3. Chapter 2, sorry for that. And yeah, so I got a really nice score increase there. Chapter 3, obviously there was a bug. I got 3.2 million actually in my chapter 2. Here, my two teams, they scored almost as perfect. Like I was, again, I've really been pressed for time, also because I'm editing something that I hope I can put out tomorrow for everyone. You should really be enjoying that, I feel. So, yeah, I've been focusing a lot of that and not so much on raids. But you can see here, this was a difficulty 4 run. I believe now that they are gonna fix Chapter 3, I believe this squad can get 1.5 with a little bit of luck. Because honestly, it wasn't that difficult. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Then you might be wondering why this squad can't do difficulty 4. Honestly, I need a 6-star on Boromir and also Denethor, but especially Boromir for him to tank. So I need that. Then what else did we do? Haradrim, 100k lower than normally. Here also a little bit. Overall, I scored 2.6 million in my chapter 3. That was 300k lower than before I got my glyphs. Last time we did chapter 3, we didn't have glyphs active. And then I did my chapter 4 today. I was really considering like should I push it, but I ended up doing it and I got just over 2 million. So basically a 400k increase across the board, and that was really awesome. Now for chapter 3, I basically on most of the squads used last stand for some extra speed manipulation. So I mentioned that for the other teams, like a lot of vitality or last stand actually. There was an Lembus for some with low cooldown. I'll get into it more in a future one. This one, I need a little bit more. I think I just need my leveled glyphs, then this team can do a difficulty 4, even with ball in 4-star, because unless you get or at least ball in if I just level him up to level 50, because then he has the health. The problem here is I don't really know how to phrase it properly, but I need glyphs, I think is the easiest answer. I need my glyphs leveled, especially my damage glyphs, and then I can get it done. So this is just a patience one, but yeah, I can definitely do a difficulty 4 in the future. Maybe not in 2023, but early 2024. So that should be interesting. Haradrim, difficulty 3, thanks to Glyph. I did have a few reattempts, but it was pretty nice, so I got a score increase there. Road to Rivendell, they got difficulty 2. Also a little bit tricky. I think I had 1 or 2 guys left, and he came out of flame form, and then yeah, I got the points from there. Here, this team was a little bit struggling. I leveled up Nuras a little bit, leveled his special 1, and that just boosted this team a lot. Gondor Rangers still struggling a lot due to the cleanse and everything. They just need a lot of resistance, but it's really struggling. Immunity does help though, so a few no, not a few. I think maybe 20-30 reattempts here, and I got it done. Overall, vitality, some shield block here and there, shield wall. Like I'm basically making do with what I have, so it's not completely ideal, but it's working. And again, I increased my score almost 13 million, and I'm so looking forward to actually getting above. Now, I actually want to show you what I'm doing when I have a little bit of energy left over, like I do right now. I'm actually gonna do like this because I really want to get Robel to gear 9. I'm always doing this because it actually gives you a little bit more gold and XP. If you can see here, 2 attacks here gives you a little bit more gold, and every last bit counts. Just gonna do 5 because then I have some energy for tomorrow, and I'm really unlucky with this. Like these, I wish they would sell some of those purple mats sometimes. That would be so great. But yeah, glyphs and a little life update. Again, I'm hoping I have something to put out for you, everyone tomorrow, because it's just really whew, life is busy, but tomorrow there's no exam, so and I'm gonna leave work a little bit earlier to recharge, and then I can get that video edited the final way. It's a bit of a long one, but it's worth it, and I'm really looking forward to putting it out. So keep your eye on the channel and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, so you get the notification. So how are you doing with lives now that if you have tried a full chapter, a full raid team? And all 4 chapters, of course, is what I mean. It's a little bit late. It's over 10 in the evening, so yeah, that's how it is. And honestly, despite the chapter 3 bug, we're still getting chest 4. I think that's just really awesome. DK crew, you guys rock. So yeah, that's really awesome. There's no chapter 3 bug to holding us down. We want our 15 Gandalf shards. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below about how glyphs are working for you. Have you tried a full raid with glyphs? What kind of score increase did you see? Did you swap every single chapter? I did, and honestly, I can understand if people don't because it can be a little bit tiring and how to keep track of it. So, see you all next video.